Welcome back to the Crew 2, where last time we checked out this thing. Anyways, though, today the Crew 2 got a brand new car pack that features some really cool cars. It's called the Elite Bundle. It costs 235,000 crew credits, but it includes these: the Corvette C7 ZR1, a monster car, the Renault RS01, a race car, touring car type of thing, and the BMW i8 breakdown roadster. The BMW i8, cool, but a little bit slow, let's be honest. The Renault, although super cool and super unique, has zero customization because at the end of the day, it's a race car. So today, I wanted to check out this, the Corvette ZR1. It can do over 200 miles an hour. I'm gonna drop some crew credits on this thing. For some reason, the Crew 2 classes the Corvette ZR1 as a hypercar, and I have no idea why. Also in the hypercar range, this thing, awesome vehicle. We've got a McLaren P1, a Bugatti Divo, a Bugatti Chiron, a Koenigsegg Jesko, and the Crew 2 thinks a convertible Corvette is just as fast. We're probably gonna get slapped today by the AI, but why don't, before we do any customization, try this thing out bone stock. That's what a Corvette should sound like. Hold on. I've had it. Give me a minute. I've gotta clean up after that one. Sorry. I was not expecting this thing to blow my mind quite like that, but that was unbelievable. Anyways, though, as per usual, this wouldn't be an AR12 video without any fun facts, even about the big bad Corvette ZR1. For those of you who don't know, this was the final Corvette C7 that Chevy actually made, the latest and greatest, before switching over to the C8. Corvettes, ever since the start of Corvettes, have been big front-engine vehicles, rear-wheel drive, and basically chucking in as much horsepower as they could. And it was exactly the same for the ZR1. They tossed in 750 horsepower into this thing, and being front-engine and rear-wheel drive, it made it a little bit difficult to drive. Even though it had tons more horsepower than the other Corvettes, it wasn't actually that much faster because it was just spinning its wheels so much. That's why after this ZR1, Chevy switched from the front engine stuff to a mid-engine Corvette. Help? As you might be able to tell in the Crew 2, yeah, it's also very difficult to drive. It doesn't really want to turn that nicely. I mean, when I've got a rear wing as big as that, a front splitter as aggressive as that, you would expect it to be able to go through some of the corners, but it doesn't slow down. You know what? I've just decided I don't want to drive this thing anymore around a racetrack. I think something we can all appreciate a little bit more: tunnel run. Who cares it can't go around a corner? Why do you need a corner when your car sounds like that? I can see what Corvette was doing with this thing. They focused solely on making it sound good and forgot to put any brakes on the thing. Let's go back to the house. Let's do some customization and cross fingers that, one, this thing can make some cool looking upgrades happen, and two, actually slow down. Good old-fashioned visual customization. We do have some parts. All right, carbon fiber hood. Huge little, like, vents coming out of the hood. That is cool. I kind of want to take this Corvette and crank it all the way up. I want to see how insane we could make this thing look. So I'm gonna go with these huge, like, vents. Front bumper, 18 different options. So we've got tons of different headlight options, blacked out ones, different front splitter down at the bottom, carbon fiber, blacked out ones. Wait, is that an entirely carbon fiber? I kind of like this one. This one looks super, like, I don't know, modern, I guess is the word for it. And let's go with some blacked out headlights to make it look even more mean. Wing mirrors, we've got regular or blacked out ones. I'm gonna keep the regular ones. I just kind of like them on this. We've got 3 different side skirt options, blacked out and anyways though, I'm just gonna go with the blacked out one because that's kind of what I do. Rear wing, we've got 3 different rear wings. No way! A chassis-mounted rear wing and an even bigger chassis-mounted rear wing. That looks super, super cool. I love that rear wing. 15 different rear bumpers. All right, we got different exhaust systems. Yep. Oh, okay. I think I could literally fit inside of that exhaust. That is ridiculous. Yo, look at that for racing, like, parts, kind of. Whoa, and an entirely carbon fiber rear. I like the blacked out tail lights as well. That looks really good. Interior color actually matters because it's convertible. Let's go with a nice, that is the one I like. All right, interior material. Let's go with that. That looks super good. Carbon fiber, everything. That is so mean looking. It's ridiculous. I wish we had like some wide body kits just to be even more over the top, but that already is really, really cool. Anyways, vanity options. I kind of like the idea of a massive flex. Let's keep that going. Window tint, we can only tint up our front windshield because there's actually no side windows on this thing, and that's it. Let's finish this up with a little bit of performance upgrades. So right now, top speed, 211 miles an hour, 755 horsepower. Now, keep in mind, I don't have all of the maxed out parts for hypercars because, well, hypercars. Nearly 270 miles an hour, 1,100 horsepower, all to the back wheels. This thing is gonna be difficult to drive. Before I go and do my next race, maybe we should test that top speed claim. Do we actually think it could do 270 miles an hour? There is a bunch of traffic out on the road. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be it. There is 260. Come on. We need a little bit more. We're gonna go through the speed trap at 265 miles an hour. Keep the power on. 270 miles an hour we touched. For a brief second there. There we go, 270. And we're gonna get some NOS on down this straight. Let's see, come on. Come on. 280, 282, 283 miles an hour. That is a fast Corvette with the air whipping through your hair. Unless you're bald. Why don't we take this thing over now and try out a hypercar race? Do I have one on Ace difficulty? The AI are in their hypercars, Koenigsegg, Porsches, Maseratis, and Ferraris. And I'm in a Corvette. And I've got to see if I can beat them. I'm already up to P1 with a little bit of a nice corner cut. Right on corner 1. Now I've just got to hold it. Do the brakes actually work? Yes. Yes, they do. Significantly better than they were before. All right, much nicer to drive. The AI is gone, and I'm like, what, 15 performance points lower than they are? That's pretty, okay, that's of course let me down. Thank you. That McLaren is not happy. Come on, I've got to be a speedy boy. Look at that speed through the corner. That's unreal. I took it flat at like 200 miles an hour. Oh, the carbon fiber steering wheel looks so nice in this thing. And across the line in the easiest first place I think I've probably ever had in this game. That was sick. Thank you for all of the extra money. I will take these performance parts let's go back to the house. Let's make our Corvette even faster and try out one more race. We get even more performance parts. That's an extra 7 horsepower from that thing. That's an extra 3 horsepower from our exhaust, and even better tires again. The bright red Corvette ZR1 up the inside. Oh my god. Oh my god. The speed is just, it's so unfair against the AI. Like, I'm gone. I'm actually gone. How are you supposed to race against the AI in this vehicle and actually have a close race? Because to me, it's not possible. No way. I'm 4 seconds in front already, and I'm barely going. What? Why is this car so bad, bone stock, and then so good when it's upgraded? 30 seconds in front. Keep it on the road. That was sketchy. What are we doing against the AI? Like, they're nowhere to be seen. You literally have time to stop here, order a pizza, just keep waiting for the AI to show up. Like, they're literally not even gonna show up. The race is already... That's how badly we just won. I think we can all agree that the Corvette ZR1 in the Crew 2 is an amazing vehicle, like no joke. It's got some super, super cool customization. I love that chassis mounted rear wing. It looks so sick. Like I was saying, I wish it had a wide body kit to make it even cooler, but I'm not gonna lie, what we have is pretty good.